So I've been extremely happy. I've been all over the world for business. I've been on every continent. For example, I've been to Japan 53 times. So I've been everywhere. I've built software and products all my career, many things. So what I find, I've never been to Central Europe, the Balkans, so it's very fascinating for me. As a child, I loved history, so I got to see towns built by Philip of Macedonia, so just totally fascinating for me. Loved all that, loved the mosaics, Lakopa, beautiful place. People here are just great. The team is enthusiastic, smart, hardworking, great products, quality ideas, just superb there. And I've worked with teams many places. So I enjoyed all that. I find people in the street friendly, enthusiastic. One funny thing, in Canada, when people sit outside, they always sit on both sides of the table. So for example, in Bitola, everybody faces the street to watch everyone walk by. In Canada, they would always sit on both sides. Even though the person this way wants to do that, they would always sit on both sides. So I find some funny little things. I love the older buildings. I love the history of the place. Small country, a lot in it, a lot of diverse climate, everything grows here. Pretty place, just great. So what we're doing is we're revectoring the overall strategy for Inellipse. So Inellipse is a service company, which is very common for Macedonian software companies. What that means is other people around the world need software built, and they request it built, and in Macedonia you get extremely high quality software at a very good price, probably the best in the world, so they come here. So now what Ilya and the team want to do is they've had a lot of product ideas. Actually, they generated at least 21 we went through. So they're wondering now, how do we build a product? So they're used to building code and building that very well. And sometimes they place the code on the App Store as an app. But when you build a product, you have to do many things. You have to build a code, it has to work, you have to promote it, you have to sell it, you have to support it. You might need a channel to sell it if it's a complicated product. So all of those parts they're trying to figure out how to do. So what we did was we went through all of the aspects of how to select that product, and then all of the aspects of how to bring that product to market, and how to balance the load of their engineering resources between their current business services and their new business product. So we worked that strategy out, picked 2 winning products, and now with the team, we're starting to define exactly what we have to do to go to market with those 2 particular products, and what countries in the world and the like. We work, we go to eat, we go home, we get up the next day, we work. So we've worked all the time, except for the weekend when we explored the world, and I got to meet Ilya's family and wife and children. That was a wonderful experience. We had a lot of fun. I know that Frozen is popular with every little girl everywhere in the world. So we had a great time that way, but it's been good. We worked hard, but it's been nothing but enjoyable. I know Elena was saying that the reason she was here till 9 o'clock last night and had to leave her cat home alone was she's having fun. So that's important. The guys can now grow their services business faster, more profitably, more countries, more sectors, so that can continue to grow. But they really figure out how to identify, target a product, and begin to roll out products and become a product company. Because the advantage of the product company is you control your own destiny, you get a higher margin, and in the case of this particular company, you have a lot of really good creativity matched with excellent execution. So that allows you to bring those ideas to market. And the service company business goes up and down because people have to desire your work. If they're not busy, you have no work. So and the margin is a bit lower. So you want to have both. So I think for the company, I expect hopefully we can impact the revenue and the profitability and the growth, and let's say the exceptionality of the company. So we can impact that for the country. I'm hoping that particularly some of the ideas we discussed this morning, that what we're doing here with this company in Inellipse, we could spread to many companies in Macedonia.